Here we go! Here we go!
I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition. Before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Y'all know we're here to talk about what's going down at Fiserv Forum in front of friends and family at the house that Giannis built between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Indiana Pacers, where the Bucks are winning right now 120 to 111 with a minute 43 left. Let me show the screen. Salute the Bucks Nation. Salute the friends and family. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. All right, right now Bucks are winning 120, 111, 143 left. And what do we know before we even get into anything? Salute to friends and family, and salute to everyone joining the live. Really appreciate the support. Please make sure to hit the like button as you enter the building for the best Bucks content on YouTube. We do have a statistic that was provided last live that when the Bucks score 120 points, we've lost one game. We have 120 points. We already know what time it is. Oh, the Bucks. They never gonna make it easy on us, y'all. They will never make it easy on us. We gotta know with this team, the Cardiac Bucks, they're never gonna make it easy. Everything is just gonna be a nail biter. I'm definitely confident we'll win, but we just gotta play smarter basketball down the stretch and more fundamentally sound, and stop allowing things like this to happen and start putting teams away. This is just what we do. I'm not worried. This is standard Bucks procedure. Give everyone a heart attack instead of just winning the game. You already know, y'all. Sadly. I'm not applauding that. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just coming to the realization of being honest with myself of what this team is. They're a good team. They can beat good teams, but they're going to do stuff like this. They're going to turn the ball. We're going to do weird stuff and make games way closer than they need to be. I'll just be happy with the W at this point. Like I said, this March stretch is tough. Any W's are earned, and this one is going to be earned as well. So it just is what it is. Pascal Siakam is having a big game, 11 of 20, 2 of 6. He had 7 rebounds and 2 assists. A lot of his damage was done in the first half. I will give credit to the Bucks. They did shut him down pretty much in the second half for the most part. Now the problem was that we let Aaron Naismith out of nowhere get cooking, and he had 30 points. There's no reason Aaron Naismith should ever have 30 points on the Bucks. That's alarming, concerning, and crazy that Aaron Naismith has 30 on the Bucks. Myles Turner didn't do much. He had 14. Nembhard had 4. Haliburton was consistent throughout this game. He has 24 points. Obi Toppin and doing it. That's really it. Their starters are really what's carrying them right now. And somebody like Aaron Naismith getting 30 is crazy. They also were getting favorable calls in their favor. And also, there should have been a lot of fouls on Pascal Siakam that should have been called on him defensively too. I just don't want to complain about the rest anymore. I'm trying not to. Indiana shooting 47% so far in this game, 39% from three. See that 16 of 41, 76% from the free throw line. They got 28 assists, 32 rebounds, 10 turnovers, 114, 120 right now. Torian Prince for the Bucks, 4 of 6, 2 of 4, 10 points. Torian Prince solid for the most part. Giannis had a great game today. 14 and 19, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Shout out to the free throw shooting. Let's give this man his credit of his free throws today. 10 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 blocks, 6 turnovers. Giannis definitely had some questionable turnovers today. Very, very questionable turnovers. But nonetheless, he's playing hard, but he just has to be a little smarter with the basketball. 6 turnovers is pretty egregious on any level. 6, but 34 points. Kyle Kuzma struggled today, 4 of 11, 0 of 4 from 3, 7 rebounds, 0 assists, 2 steals, 1 turnover, 8 points. We got to be patient with Kuzma. Kuzma's still getting his footing. He's trying to figure out what he needs to do and what he shouldn't be doing. And I think by the time we get to the playoffs, I think Kuzma will be good to go. I still love Kuzma's energy, his rebounding, and his defense, and just his movement in general. But I think Kuzma will get it going. Brook Lopez played really well in the first half, I thought. 4 or 5, 101, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 turnovers, 10 points. Yo, Brook and his rebounding is crazy, y'all. 2 rebounds, insane. Dame Dollar, only 7 of 15, a little under 50% there. 6 of 12 from 3, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 turnover by Dollar, 25 points. We got to give credit to Dame for his assist to turnover ratio these last couple of games. He's been very good with the basketball. Shout out to Dame for that. He's definitely tightened up on the turnovers, for sure. Shout out to Dame. To have 8 assists and now he had 2 turnovers. Jesus Christ, this team. They just can't. They can't help it, can they, friends and family? They can't help but to make it nail biters. They can't help. They can't help it. It's all good. We will overcome. And then what I want to point out is our bench. Please look at the plus minus for the bench, friends and family. Jericho Sims played 11 minutes, plus 16. Gary Trent Jr., plus 23. Kevin Porter Jr., plus 10. AJ Green, plus 2. The others kicked in, and as we stated, and shout out to who I was talking to that with. That was Bleacher Report or Amtrax. Shout out to both of y'all. We were for bringing this up as far as the plus minus. Our bench was pivotal in us winning this game today. Our bench was definitely pivotal. Kevin Porter Jr. played 19 minutes and had 14 points. Gary Trent Jr. played 23 minutes, had 13 points. They were both big as far as in the second, third, and in the second and third quarters. Both played big. Helped us get out to big wins. All right, y'all. It's 119, 122. Bucks it will win the game, y'all. Don't worry. It's just the Bucks being the Bucks. Don't worry. Don't worry. It'll be fine. This is just how they do. Never make it easy on the fans, do they? Bucks are definitely shooting well from the field. 54% for the Bucks from the field. 40% from 3, 15 for 37. 21 of 22 from the free throw line for the Milwaukee Bucks. That might be the difference in this game. We missed 1 free throw today. Shout out to the Bucks. We also are close to my mark, 28 assists. So, if we're about 30 assists, we'll win 9 times out of 10, and we'll win tonight. Don't y'all worry, friends and family. We are fine. We'll be fine. Now, the turnovers have definitely picked up. 15 turnovers is entirely too much. We definitely need to cut that down. But we'll be fine this game, y'all. Don't y'all worry about that. We'll be fine. It's just what the Bucks do. They never make it easy, friends and family. They never make it easy. Now looking at the team stats, the Bucks won on the defensive rebounding, 37 to 22. The Bucks also were not too bad at offensive rebounding, 7 to 10, acceptable. 17 turnovers is not acceptable. We gave up friends and family. That's the difference in this game. Look at this. I'm going to highlight this. Hold on. Let me try to highlight this correctly. We gave up 26 points off of turnovers, friends and family. Let me repeat myself. Do y'all know how insane that sounds? 26 points we gave up off of turnovers. They had 18 fast break points to our 8. 44 points in the paint to 40, which isn't too terrible for us. The difference is the points off turnovers. We'll win this game, but you can't do that. You give a team 26 free points is insane. The Bucks got to tighten up on that moving forward. And now talking about the Pacers, we're winning tonight, right? And to keep it real, we should be 4-0 against the Pacers this year. If it wasn't for a few bad plays last game, we're 4-0 against the Pacers. Are the Pacers really ops at that point? I'm just asking y'all, friends and fans, are they really ops? If we technically should have swept them so far this year, 4-0, are they really ops? Or were we playing down to our competition and not playing serious? Because when the Bucks are engaged, we're a much better team than the Pacers. The issue is that we lose focus throughout the game and we can't stay dialed in over long periods of time. But what I did like today, again, Kevin Porter Jr. and Gary Trent off the bench are just devastating off the bench. Just devastating. Gary Trent and Kevin Porter Jr. are devastating. Doc has to find a way, too, to get A.J. Green some good looks. He needs to start running some plays for A.J. Green. I would love to say A.J. Green get some looks. I understand they're keying on him and all that, but as a coach, your job is to get your players in the best positions to be successful. I would like to see them run some plays to try to get A.J. Green going. I don't want A.J. Green to lose his confidence at all. We're going to need him in the playoffs to hit even just timely threes. So I just don't want him to lose his confidence in any way. I do think we should start to run some plays for AJ Green. And you know what I'm happy about too today? You know a consistent Bucks killer is TJ McConnell, and he only had 4 points today. I want to shout out to the Bucks for shutting down TJ McConnell. He's been on our helmet every game. I'm glad that we finally got it. All right, y'all. Bucks win. Hey, it's official. We got him at home. We just needed a little home cooking for these marks. We just needed a little bit of home cooking for these marks. Yeah. 126-119. Bucks win at home at Fiserv Forum, the home that Giannis built. Redemption. Now, Pacers. No Dame time, no none of that today. Dame was on y'all helmet and he wasn't even taking a lot of shots. It cooked y'all. Almost had a triple-double on you, Hallie. Calmly almost put a triple-double on your helmet. Shout out to Dollar. Shout out to Giannis from the free throw line. Shout out to the Bucks as a team from the free throw line. That's the difference in this game. The Bucks hitting their free throws won this game. Because if it wasn't for that, we would have probably lost this game because of the points off of turnovers. The Bucks have to get better with protecting the basketball. I've seen the pressers. I know they're aware of the situation. I know they're aware of the problems. They're trying to correct them. Can you guys please get to the correcting part? We appreciate the accountability. Can we get to the correction part? If you know what you're doing wrong, then stop doing it, done. Just stop doing it. But we appreciate y'all understanding and being aware of what we're saying. And again, friends and family, do y'all be paying attention to these games? Did y'all not see Brook Lopez in the post? Y'all told me Brook Lopez couldn't play in the post. I told y'all he can play in the post. They just need to tell him to get in the post. And now look what was happening to Brook Lopez when he was in the post. They're listening, friends and family. They are listening. I promise. Scouts honor they are listening to us. We must continue preaching the gospel to this team on how to get right, and we can get this team right. I promise you. I promise you. They listening clearly. Don't y'all see what be happening? The random insertion of Ajax for a little bit of defense to slow up Hallie to give a change of pace. Where do you think they get that from? Where you think they think of that themselves? You damn right they don't. They get it from here. Cause we the best in the business. I keep telling y'all. What? Man, listen. Hey, shout out to friends and family, man. The smartest people in the building all the time. This is a good win. And arguably, we're 4-0. Let's be clear. We're arguably 4-0 against this team. They're not really a threat like that. We just need to play serious. That's it at the end of the day. I hope we play the Pacers in the playoffs. We'll get them out of there lickety split. I'm telling you. The Pacers ain't like that. It's just we need to play focused basketball long enough to beat them. We can't turn the ball over 17 times and give up 26 points. That's how you allow a team to come back from a 21-point deficit, by giving up 26 points off of turnovers. Now, if you cut that in half, we blow them out. Giannis can sit, Dame can sit, the starters can sit. But instead, with foolish turnovers and bad decisions, now they play extended minutes to eke out a victory. We have to play smarter basketball and make better decisions. We just have to. This is the Pacers. We can beat them making bad decisions. You're not going to beat the Cavs. You're not going to beat Boston. You're not going to beat the Knicks making bad decisions. We have to tighten that up. I'm going to continue to emphasize being fundamentally sound is key to winning games in the playoffs, friends and family. It is key to winning games. You have to protect the basketball. You have to. It was times during this game Giannis was forcing it a bit, trying to prove his point and bully them. I get, but we got to play smarter basketball. Too many cross-court passes. These are all things we can't do when we play Oklahoma City Thunder tomorrow, and that's being real. We can't do that against the Thunder. We got to play smarter on this back-to-back. We got to play smarter. Just that's just being real. Let's get to the chat section to shout out friends and family. We're going to open up the lines here momentarily. Salute to the homie Dante Flynn. Appreciate the $8 super chat. Bucks got that get back tonight. Let's go. Facts. But we knew they would. They weren't going to go out like no marks. The Bucks ain't no marks. They weren't going to go out like that, bro. I expected them to win, but I'm glad they won, and I'm glad our star players played well. Giannis and Dame played really well and efficient tonight. Outside of the Giannis turnovers, I thought they played beautiful basketball today. Efficient, smart. Dame looking to pass more. Giannis being just extremely efficient with his scoring. That's what we need to win. When our stars are playing well like that and the others are kicking in, like Kevin Porter Jr. and Gary Trent, we're a tough team to beat. And that's an absolute fact. Just look at that. Look at the proof. It's in the pudding. Things we got to stop doing is allowing players like Aaron Naismith to get 30 on us. There's no reason that a player of Aaron Naismith, no disrespect, caliber should be dropping 30 on anybody. You barely mid. Damn near want to call you Reggie. And you getting 30? Like, come on, man. I just gotta be real, y'all, and unfiltered and tell the truth. We just gotta tighten up on those type of things. I will say this though, I did appreciate more effort on defense. I did see a little. There's definitely blown assignments. I know that, y'all. Yes, I see that. What I'm saying is, I saw a lot more effort from this team as far as trying to play defense. I did see effort, but there's still lapses as far as judgment of who to double hard and who to just show and then get back to your man. That's what they really need to work on. King Kwame, what's good? Appreciate the 199 super chat. It feels like every Dame turnover equals 2 points. Yeah. I feel you. That's why he trying to cut him down. He had 2 today, and they did turn to 4 points. That's hilarious. Shout out to you, King Kwame. But he's been over the last 2 games. He has 2 turnovers. Last game he had 0. So he's definitely protecting the basketball much better, in my opinion. Salute to Derek Stevenson. 2. Shout out to Chris B. Mr. Cole in the building, a living legend. What's good? Appreciate you. Eli Harris in the building. Chitty in the building. The homie Simeon in the building. Trina in the building. What up? Queens of the chat in here representing. Eliza, Brandon, King Carter. God got me. What's good? Greg Delaney. What's good? Robert Brooks. What's good? Bucks #1. All the Bucks friends and family in the building. Appreciate y'all. The homie Dre West in the building. Sayun, what's good? Appreciate you. Luke Lipinski in the building. Appreciate you. Appreciate all y'all in the chat. Gibson Nicholas, a.k.a. Mr. Bahamas, is in the building. Salute, salute. Appreciate you. Bleacher Report boss in the building. Mr. 414. Patricia P. What's good, ma'am? Salute. William Johnson in the building. Mia Kim. Hey, y'all. Friends and family in here deep, along with the queens in the chat in here super deep today. I like it. For this Bucks win, let's go. William Johnson, what up, bro? Salute. The childish one was good. Chitty in the building. What up, Pronte? Salute. Appreciate y'all all tapping in. Let's get to this good Bucks talk. John Hassel, I see you. What up, Jeff Riley, my dude? What up, Jeff? Hey, good game today. Boy, mommy was good. Let's get to it. Marjan Cron, I ain't seen you in a little bit. What up, Dunn? D-Call 123, what's good? Appreciate y'all. Scales, the homie, what's good? Appreciate you tapping in. Yeah, friends and family is gonna be cracking tonight. Yeah, we won and we beat a main op. We beat a main op tonight. A main op. Let's get it. Yeah. Let's get to some of these comments. We're gonna open up these lines. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Amtrax, I see you. What up, Carrie? The humble one. Chess box, what's good? Amtrax, I see you. Isaiah. Tito, what up? Monolando, shout out to Canada. What's good? Fotis. What's good, famo? T. See y'all. Let me put the link in the chat. Let's get to it. Y'all know what it is. Talk about beating these marks. I didn't see no Dame time celebration from Haliburton today, did we? What up, Janet MOC? Nicholas? What up? Yeah. Styles on these fools. Beat them when we need to. Hey, that over 100. I feel extremely confident when the Bucks score 120 points. Even if we up 120, 119, I just know when we hit that 120, I feel extreme. Y'all see, I wasn't even panicking, yelling, screaming, nothing when they was getting close. Because we hit the threshold already. We good. We just gotta close out and not do nothing too stupid, and we'll be fine. Shout out to the Bucks for putting up 126 on them, though. Hey, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Shout out to the Bucks. Let's get to some of these comments. What up, Matt? Matt said, yo, what up, Matt? Monolando said, we almost shot ourselves in the foot in the fourth. Good thing TP hit a clutch shot. Hey, TP's been playing solid. I know a lot of y'all are kind of finicky with Taurean Prince, but I feel like he's been a solid contributor to this Bucks team all year. I think he's been extremely solid, for real. Brandon King Carter said, let's go, Bucks Nation. Absolutely. Lewis, what's good, bro? Prince looked like Tayshaun Prince out there. Yeah, I forgot. Hey, salute. Hey, Tayshaun Prince with the 5 steals was impressive. Salute. That's what I'm saying. Tayshaun Prince has been very solid this year. Very solid. Boy, Marvin said, hell yeah. We needed that win. We needed that win. Absolutely. Hey, Dre West said he made me proud tonight. Salute to Dre West. Let me get to the super chat. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Monolando, appreciate the $2 super chat. Someone tell Halibuttocks to be humble. TP, silence. Facts. 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 That's the thing with Haliburton. All I'm going to say is if you're going to be one way, keep that energy all the time. Win, lose, or draw, be talking crazy. You can't just talk crazy when something good happens. You know what I'm saying? That's some real... I don't like all that. Janet MOC said, I wish they played Rollins over AJ Green. He's not himself. I've been saying I haven't been saying to play Rounds, but I've been saying that AJ Green need to have his minutes cut for a minute, Janet. For real. Like, he's just not he's not in any type of rhythm whatsoever. I completely agree, Janet. I've been standing on that. But it's just like you don't want to give. I'm not saying give up on him, but just maybe give him some rest. He might need just I don't know. He's just not right. I agree, Janet. Mr. Cool said Pacers obviously lose and then the Pistons lose. Yep. Facts. Salute to you, Mr. Cole. Tony Jackson said it's kind of scary in the bottom of the fourth, though. Yeah, it's listen, Tony. The Bucks ain't gonna never make it easy. That's why I say no win is an easy win for the Bucks. I've been saying that for years. No win for the Bucks is easy. They're gonna always make it harder than it need to be. We just need to be happy if they got the W. Just get the W. That's all we need to be worried about. How we got there, what happened is under the bridge. As long as we got the W, let's be happy about that. We know this team doesn't have the highest IQ. They're gonna make mistakes, but they got a lot of heart, they got fight, and they got grit. So that's gonna get them a long way. If they could cut down on some of the mistakes, we can become great. It's up to the Bucks players to cut down on the mental mistakes that they have let us know the oppressors that they're aware of. Now it's up to the players to make those changes. Doc can't force you to not throw a cross-court pass. He can just tell you in practice not to do that. The players will need to step up and just be a little smarter out there while playing the game of basketball and understanding distance and trajectory and chance of success and things of that nature. Once we can do, when we weren't turning the ball over, we were up 20. Once we start turning the ball over, we were up 5. It's that fast in this today's NBA. When you're turning the ball over, teams are not scoring 2 points; they're getting 3. They're getting 3. We gotta be careful, y'all. What up, Miss Robert Walker Worthy? Appreciate the $10 super chat, ma'am. Salute. When Giannis fouled out, my blood pressure went way up. Yo, yo, and that's why I was calm. I was trying to keep the people calm. Hey, Miss Robin, listen. That's why I was on here. You see, I was calm the whole time. I wasn't worried. That's just how we do. We gonna never make a win easy. The Bucks will never make it easy. Unfortunately, this is just we just gotta accept them for the team they are, Robin. Salute to you and appreciate the super chat, man. King Tim said Hallie acts like a jealous teenage girl when it comes to Dame and Giannis. He acts like Dame did him something, did something to him. Right, facts. I agree. He is petty. Amtrak said Pacers had help tonight. Yeah, they did, including the refs. Absolutely. There we go. Thank you for the stat, Patricia P. The queens of the chat always come in with the numbers. If you are new to this channel, this is the best Bucks podcast on YouTube with the best Bucks chat on YouTube. You will learn so much watching this pod, even just the chat, the receipts, the numbers, as you can see from one of the outstanding members of the chat, Patricia P. 35 bench points tonight. When our bench is producing, we're producing W's, and that's an absolute fact. Robert Brooks, what's good? Yeah, they had plenty help tonight. I agree, bro. Guardian Pharmacy of Wisconsin, Milwaukee, what's good? Refs are ops, real talk. We've been saying it. I don't even talk about it no more. Yo, I don't even talk about it anymore. It's just that I'm tired. It's too much. I'm tired. I'm literally tired of complaining about the refs. We just got to understand that's what makes our wins more impressive. We got to beat the refs and the other team. Think about that. We never get the calls we should. We just never do. And I don't think we ever will. Sadly. I'm not even trying to be funny. What up, Saul Cali? Said KPJ is the real deal. I'm going to tap y'all in a minute. Let me get through some of the comments of friends and family. I agree. KPJ is a must sign in the off season, in my opinion. He's a must sign. The Humble one said, do you think it's time to start KPJ? Not yet. He's giving us too much off the bench, Humble. He's giving us too much. Louis Lamont was good. Greek only missed 3 shots the whole night. He was in his bag. He had a point to prove after what happened before. That's what I love about Giannis. He believes in redemption. That's what I love about Giannis. He redeemed himself. And on top of that, the free throw shooting. Giannis, this is a complete redemption from that past game. That's what makes us love Giannis. He'll make a mistake, talk about the mistake, accept the mistake. Other players like to blame other players for the mistake instead of taking responsibility. Giannis takes responsibilities for his actions, and then he makes atonement for his actions. Today was what we call atonement for your actions. That's how you get this type of efficient Giannis. Giannis was doing this thing all the way around his game. If you take away the turnover, if it wasn't for the turnovers, Giannis played a perfect game today. The turnovers did hurt us. No, I understand that. But besides that, it's his effort. He was playing hard, getting blocks. He was giving it. He really wanted to make up for what happened in Indiana. You could see it. And we appreciate the effort as Bucks fans for you to play that hard, Giannis. Real talk. Hey, Trina said Dame had 10 rebounds. Yeah, he was out there in the paint. The smallest dude on the court was out there in the paint. That we got to start appreciating Dame Dollar for what he does. We take Dame for granted, y'all. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all talking about trade Dame. We gotta stop taking Dame for granted. There's no whose sidekick, if y'all want to call Dame a sidekick, is averaging 25, y'all. What other sidekick is averaging 25? I mean, we got to start being appreciative of Dollar. I know Dollar is up there in age, but we got about two years left out of Dame for him to still be Dame, I think, after this year. We need to be appreciative, take advantage, and build a proper team around Giannis and Dame to get us a championship. And I believe we're headed in the right direction with the current makeup of this team. We just need some athletic bigs, and we're really in business. But I think we're headed in the right direction as long as we maintain some of the talent like Kevin Porter Jr. and Gary Trent. I think those are must keeps. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me get to the super chats. What up, John Hassel? Appreciate the $5 super chat. What do you think about Dame, Trent, KPJ with Kuz and Sims down low for a second unit? Yeah, scoring and D rebound. I like that unit. Gave us good minutes. I like that too. I like KPJ and Dame together. I think they play well together. I definitely think they play well together. No joke. I'm not mad at that at all. And Sims defensively helps so much. Can we please? I dropped a short just on Jericho Sims earlier, just to give him his homage. For real, Jericho Sims defensively plays very smart. He moves his feet, can stay in front of everybody, mostly anybody. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Jericho Sims. He's definitely earning his minutes. Real. He's earning his minutes. Monalando was good. Appreciate the $2 super chat. Naismith should have been ejected for trying to hurt G. Oh, yeah. You know they're not going to do that. You know they're not going to do that. Yeah, if that was a Bucks player, they'd have been out of there. But you know they're not going to do that, bro. I was trying not to get into that because the refs just don't care about the Bucks at all. That should have been a flagrant 2 out of there. That was a wind up too. And I remember you said that Amtrak's was a wind up and intent. They don't care, bro. It's the Bucks. It's unfortunate, very unfortunate. Let me tap the homie in here. Bleach Report boss. Hold on a second here. What up, Bleach Report boss? Let's chop it up for a minute. What you think of this win tonight?
The refs can kiss my ass. Off the ass, that's my first line of thinking. But great win tonight. Great win tonight. They had a 19-point lead in the second quarter. It was pretty much dominant until I just think that the rim got knocked down a little bit when Giannis got those 3 fouls in a row. But I mean, the Pacers tried to outrun the Bucks and it just wasn't working.
We're not that older Bucks team where you can just run us out. That mentality is not going to work anymore.
Yeah, so they kept trying to run us out, like try to outrun us, but they couldn't get the shot that they wanted. So that's why it was leading by 19 points. It should have been a blowout win, but it just You know shenanigans going on in the fourth
Hold on
quarter.
1 second. Let me get What up, 78? What up, 78? Appreciate the $5 super chat. They stole Giannis dunk of the year. Yeah, they did. What you? I mean, are you surprised, 78? Shout out to the LDBC and the general,
I mean,
78.
78. I mean,
All right, are you surprised? Yeah.
if you listen to me right now, man, I know you're gonna make a video, so you're gonna have to talk about how they just don't hate. They hate us. They hate us right now. They already hate us.
Just like they're talking about that foul. That's why I don't even bring, because the refs don't care. That wind up in an attempt by Naismith on Giannis. They just don't care about us. They don't care about the NBA don't care about us, bro. Real talk, they don't care about us, bro. They don't. No joke.
But Bird can get his butt off our court, though. Get off our court, because you ain't.
Hold on. Dr. Smith is in the super chat. Hold on. I think he gonna ask for a link. Dr. Smith, I'm putting the link in the chat, bro. Hold on, Dr. Smith. Hold on. Let me get the super chat. Hold on. What up, Dr. Smith? Appreciate the $4.99 super chat. You know what time it is. No, I don't like the Pacers. Go home. Nothing nice to say. So
Me neither. Me neither. I was like, every time, it's like Haliburton wanted to get a foul call on everybody.
Let's not even talk about Haliburton right now, right? I want to talk about some of the positive for the Bucks. I want to talk about Brook Lopez showing something in the paint tonight early. He played well. I didn't say he played the whole game, but he showed that he can play in the paint when Giannis is on the floor, and that's all I was telling y'all. He can do it. He's choosing not to do it, but he's fully capable of still being near the paint and doing what he was doing with Giannis on the floor. He's fully capable.
Go ahead.
No, that's all I'm saying.
Faked the three, and he just jammed it like grown man basketball.
I love to see when Brook is doing that, being aggressive and not just settling for the three. I love when he's not just settling for the three.
Going to the paint, they can't really guard you, really. If you think about it, they guard him in the paint. You're gonna put like, no, it's not gonna work.
Right, no. Salute Dr. Smith. Hold on. Salute Dr. Smith. What up? Good to see you. This is a good, strong win by the Bucks. Good, strong win.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Ass, begging ass, flopping ass.
Hold on,
hold on. Ass basketball team,
Hold on. We got him out of here. Hold on.
I can't. I really don't. I think they've surpassed the Celtics. I really don't like these dudes. I really don't like these dudes. I really don't like these dudes. Take your behind, walk back home. I don't know how far Indiana is from Milwaukee. They'll figure it out. You'll be all right. Uber back home. Walk back home. Leave Milwaukee now, and it'll be all right after that. Soft ass basketball team. I love it. I don't care if they're on the second night of a back-to-back. You lost 3-1. Take it home.
Bye. See you later.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man. Exactly. Like Boston, at least you can give a little respect. We know a competition.
Hold on 1 second. I want to give Eliza put in. I told y'all about the queens of the chat and the numbers, right, friends and family. Giannis is up to 68% this month from 54% last month from the line. If Giannis can even shoot at 70%, then I'd be delighted by that. Facts, Eliza. Appreciate the numbers. I'll take it. Appreciate the numbers, Eliza.
It's one thing that I want Giannis not giving more credit for, his mid-range. And it was a couple of stuff out here and people talk. I remember it was like I was watching Do a Sports a show, and one of the former players for the Clippers was like, "Well, Giannis, I don't see anything different." I'm like, "Are you even watching the games? Are you watching how much this mid-range is getting better? Like, why is everybody keep on saying Giannis is still same? Like, whoa, why are we not looking at that?" It just annoys me when people say stuff about Giannis like that, and then they wonder why we get mad at him, because Giannis got better. He's shooting that mid range like ain't nothing. If he got a couple of shots, he's not shooting threes. That's the most important thing he's not doing this year. We don't want him shooting threes. We want him at least get a jump shot in there, and that's what he's doing.
Right, facts.
But he's not getting credit for it all because everybody's still stuck on, oh, look what Steph Curry did. Oh, look at Jokic. He's going to double, triple, double, blah, blah, blah. That's all we hear. I'm like, whatever. I know we got to prove it. We got to prove it on the court. You didn't win the top 3 teams. I understand that. We got to understand that we need to work on what we work on. But when your superstar getting disrespected like that every day, though, even with the refs, I don't know what to tell you.
We just gotta be happy that we got this win tonight. We gotta start from one. You know what I'm saying? We gotta play OKC tomorrow on a back-to-back on our end. We just gotta win against our rival. The thing is, I thought this game could have been much easier if it wasn't for the turnovers. 17 turnovers to 26 equal 26 points for the Pacers is a problem. There were still mental lapses on defense on the three, though I do appreciate there was more aggression and attention for certain parts of the game on defense, but the problem is that attention isn't maintained. As soon as we lose focus, we give up points in bunches at an alarming rate. That's the problem. It's not like it slowly happens. It happens fast. When we're not focusing, we give up 12 points in a matter of a minute and a half. It happens so fast. That's why I say that the Bucks have to make attention to detail and main focus, because we don't have the type of team that if we're not focused, we can just glide through to a win. We're not that type of team. We have to remain focused. We have to, because we let teams back in it and then they exceeded. We didn't remain focused against the Pacers a couple of days ago, and it cost us a game. We weren't focused down the stretch in this game, honestly, and we eked it out. But we weren't playing smart basketball down the stretch of this game. We just made enough plays because of our talent down the stretch to win this game, and that's the problem with the Bucks. The focus. They're too old to be playing and messing around like this. And then it's like spitting in the fans' face when you telling us you know what you're doing wrong, and then you keep doing it. So
turn around and keep doing it, right?
Right. So what are you saying, bro? Why are you telling me that you know what you're doing? You can't stop it. Like, I'm not going in after a win, Dr. Smith. It's on you in a second. I'm not going in after a win. I'm just being realistic of what I'm seeing and understanding that is not acceptable for a team that you expect to go far in the playoffs. That's why I'm talking this way. I'm not looking at today or tomorrow. I'm looking at May. End of April, May. What are we doing? Can we play like this and win? No, we can't. We have to play better basketball than this. The Pacers, we can beat them in a series. I'm not concerned. I'm concerned about the Knicks, Celtics, and the Cavs. That's where my perspective is whenever I'm talking, y'all. Let me get the super chat, then it's on you, Dr. Smith. 1 second. Jay Stizzle, what's good? Appreciate the $5 super chat. Hold on. We're going to see these losers in the playoffs. We need to crush them every game. I want tears from them. Facts. They're so unlikable, bro. They're so unlikable. Facts. They're really unlikable. Yeah. They do petty stuff. Like, let's talk about our team right now. It's on you though, Dr. Smith. It's on you. I'm not gonna let them distract me with these Pacers, man.
But I do feel like I need to say this because I don't ever really. So when it comes to the Celtics, it's Boston, the area that I don't like. That's the New York in me or whatever. I am a Bucks fan, but there's certain things that are just trapped me, and it's just a by contract dislike of the Boston area, right? I just don't like the Celtics. I don't like the Patriots. I don't like the Red Sox.
Same.
I love clam chowder, just not if it's coming from Boston. I don't like that. But the Celtics, I respect. The Knicks, I respect. The Cavaliers, I probably respect the most. This Pacer team, I don't even care about their fan base. The Pacer team, these dudes, bro.
Yeah, the players themselves are the problem. Right. I feel you.
It's the team for the first time. It's these dudes. It's these guys. I
like that. Get up. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like them. I don't care who feels any way about that. I don't like this Pacer team. I really don't. I really don't like
bro. I just don't like you, bro.
Honestly.
Yeah, I just don't like you, bro.
I really don't like
you,
you guys don't want me in Milwaukee. I'm not right in the head.
Yeah, Brenda.
I'll be on the sideline telling them I don't like the way your face looks. Your braids are corny. You're so corny.
You're breathing up all my air. Right.
You're so corny. Every last one of you dudes, except for the one person that you hired to be your bodyguard. Just the fact that you brought a dude out of retirement to be your bodyguard because Giannis took your whole thing. You're so corny and soft. You're soft, weak, nothing team. I'm sorry.
Sorry. It's all good. It's all good. Let's talk about the positive. The bench with 35 points tonight. Kevin Porter Jr. Kicking in, Gary Trent Jr. kicking in. What are hey? When they play, when the bench plays well, we're in a different space.
I got a couple reports for you, Amber.
Uh-huh.
I listened to an interview with a couple of nights this morning with Kyle Porter Jr. He said that he's working on his 3-point shot more because they just gonna leave him open for three, and he knows this. He's really excited to get off the bench and get the 3-point shot. So when the last game you saw him, he was going off. So he's saying that they want him to just be himself. Also, they want him to shoot more threes if he's open, if they, he get a shot. So now I'm
That's
noticing
fair.
him. I'm noticing more going inside and outside, and I still can't believe we got him. I still can't believe we traded for him. I still can't believe Houdini.
Right.
I don't know. We want Houdini to get him, man. We gotta sign him back ASAP. ASAP. Yeah,
I think when it's all said and done, that's going to be a major storyline for the Milwaukee Bucks. Win, lose, a draw. How we managed to get these guys that so drastically change the complexion of the team, right? I've been thinking about this a while. Jericho Sims cannot go back to limited minutes when Bobby Portis comes back. I don't care if we have a 10-man rotation.
And did not say this was a blessing in disguise. Even Bobby Portis getting suspended. I was like, I was looking at this like I knew for a fact that they're gonna use Jericho Sims and he's gonna get his run going because he didn't play that much. Because when I read him up, he never really played that much for New York because they didn't play him. It wasn't that he didn't.
And he just didn't fit what they were doing. He just didn't fit what they were doing. But shout out to all the people who saw that and just wrote Jericho Sims off. And there were Milwaukee content creators who would scoff at the idea of Jericho Sims coming on the court. You heard it here first. There were definitely people, I'm not going to say me because I definitely know that it was me, but there were definitely other people who were saying, give Jericho Sims a chance. Right. He's got athleticism. This is what we were lacking. And he's been such a breath of fresh air since he came. You know what I mean? He cannot go back to limited minutes. I know that in the playoffs, you go down to an 8 or 9-man rotation. But here's my thing. We are an older team. That is not a rule that's written in concrete. If you're going to go through the playoffs, at minimum, if you win a championship, you got to play at least 16 games. At minimum, right? Hey, think about the way the Mavericks looked the other night when they were down to an 8-man team because they had so many people injured. By the end of it, got stuck and win. They were foaming at the mouth. This team can use a greater rotation if everyone is contributing, right?
Correct.
I would like to see Jericho Sims on the court at the same time as Bobby Portis so that I don't have to look at Bobby Portis as the last man standing in the paint, swiping at people and fouling rather than playing defense. Jericho Sims' defense is such a breath of fresh air. He has to stay on the floor. I do think, what's up, bro?
What's up, man? I didn't even know I was in the chat. I just got my drink.
It's all good, bro. You good?
I got my Tim Hortons.
You good, bro?
Kevin
Go
Porter
ahead.
Jr. for me has to start.
Go ahead. My bad. I was.
Go ahead, Dr. Smith. No. Go ahead, Dr. Smith.
No. Go ahead, Dr. Smith. You were talking. My bad.
No worries. I was just saying that KPJ has to start eating into AJ Green's minutes. His minutes have to start declining now. I'm not saying that he gets relegated to nothingness, I'm not saying that it has to be a permanent situation, right? But right now, this extended streak of unreliable offense and targeted defense means that you are now becoming an identified weak link on the court. You just can't continue to have that. Not when other people are playing better. You know what I mean? The coaching staff, the decision makers on the team have a responsibility to put the best players out there. I don't believe that you get yanked out of the rotation immediately, but this has been going on for too long now. Like wide open threes. Like there was a point when he had a three, and rather than just set his feet and shoot, this dude did like a sidestep. There was no defender standing there.
Right.
What are you doing? There was no defender standing there. And he did like a sidestep, shoot, miss every look. AJ, you're going through it right now. I'm not gonna pick on you.
Right.
This is what it is. Shooters go through slumps. But if you don't play good enough defense or have a reliable mid-range game to compensate for that, then his minutes have to drop. Look at what Gary Trent did when his three-point shooting started to fall. He started to bring the ball in, started shooting mid-range, became, honestly, in my opinion, almost more reliable, not quite, but almost more reliable shooting the mid-range shot than he did the outside shot. He had
Right.
other parts of the game. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to stay too long, right? Kyle Kuzma, please stop shooting threes for this team. That's all I have to say about it. I love the defense. Stop shooting threes, Kyle. You're almost getting the Giannis rule. Stop it.
Damian, he's very close. No, I know you being facetious, but he's close. Right. No, he's close though, Dr. Smith. He's close. I'm not ready to pull the plug yet, but I'm close. I'm close.
Like the Draymond.
Yeah. You feel me? And
I'm close.
Last but not least, Dame, who played well for us majorly, definitely in the beginning part of this game, right? I'm still waiting for your penultimate Dame time moment. It's not just hitting clutch shots in the fourth quarter. It's making the right decision in the fourth quarter. It's not turning the ball over in the fourth quarter. If you're being harassed, I'm not gonna go super hard on him getting the ball stolen in that last closing minute of the game. At this point, with this much season going by, coaching staff has to know that he struggles in these moments. So you need an alternate ball handler on the court to take pressure off of him, because he's going to turn the ball over.
That's fair.
This point, right? You got Kevin Porter Jr. right there. He should be in your closing lineup at this point, to me, if for no other reason than to be a reliable alternate ball handler. We saw it. You know what I'm saying? We saw it when you have KPJ out on the court. It's harder to blitz Damian because the ball just went elsewhere, especially in a situation where you don't have Giannis available. I don't anticipate that being the norm. Giannis fouls out. Giannis is usually the guy bringing the ball up the court in those moments. If Giannis goes out, then KPJ has to be your primary ball handler in that moment, or at least handle the ball more than he was, because Damian Lillard is going to turn the ball over. Damian, I need you to figure out how to be clutch with your ball handling in those moments. It's not a major criticism, because I think you played well tonight.
He only had 2 turnovers today, and 2 turnovers the last 2 games. It just happened at a bad time. But efficient shooting hit what? Let me see. Hold on, like what? 5 threes? 6. He hit 6 of 12 threes. 10 rebounds, 8 assists.
Grade.
Yeah, 10 rebounds and 8 assists.
B plus, which means it's an A minus. Thank you for giving me that, because I was saying B plus. It's an A minus. You close to a triple double. This is not a Dame bash moment, but that is going to trouble me if we're just like you, Amber.
It's not for this game though, but that's been something that's happened throughout the year. This is just another example. That's just another example.
Exactly. And so that's going to trouble me, because we're going to play defenses that are better than Indiana.
Correct.
For what it's worth, I will give credit to Indiana as far as this is concerned. They don't go away. They do have good defense when they turn it up, right? There is a noteworthy shift when they decide to exert pressure. Some teams, when they exert pressure, all they do is foul.
Right.
That's it. They don't know how to intelligently exert pressure. The Pacers do. I will give them that credit. The rest of it, I'd go kick rocks. This team is, I really don't like these guys, right? But I will give them that shot, right? If that's the case, then we need to have a plan for that. We need to have an alternate plan for that. It's like we make micro changes. Ajax being in the game to play defense at the very last second in that first quarter on Tyrese Haliburton was a micro change that I enjoyed, because I actually think that Ajax plays Tyrese Haliburton well. He just doesn't have enough in the other parts of his game. But this is where AJ Green is starting to fall into, right? If you don't have enough offense to justify your place on the floor, then we might as well bring Ajax in, because at least with Ajax, I can get defense.
I want to pivot on that Ajax comment real quick. I want to say that Doc listened to us. He put Ajax in when he saw Haliburton starting to get cooking as a change of pace. They be listening. That was a very random move that he's never really done before. Ajax had them couple minutes in the game just to play a little defense and give a change of pace. That's all we're asking, Doc. That's it.
Right.
When you see things getting out of whack, throw somebody like that in there that can give a change of pace, play some defense, and get them a little bit off of their square. That's all we're asking. That's it. That's it, Doc. It's on you, Doc. And then we gonna go to Montalano. That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
It's the little things. It's the little things.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm not nitpicking, Dr. Smith, but you get what I'm saying? Like, those few minutes still make a difference.
But there's nothing wrong with nitpicking because this wasn't a perfect performance. There are no perfect performances. So if we're trying to get better, you have to look for the things. So if we know that turnovers are a problem, and this is Giannis, whose game I enjoyed, right? Giannis, if you know that we have a turnover problem, I need you to not attempt no-look passes to the other side of the court if there's a defender between you and the pass. There's no need for that. You see what I'm saying? This is like, just look, again, Giannis, A-. But stuff like that against better teams will hurt us. You got to, like, start ironing that stuff out of your game, right? No-look passes to people when there's a defender between you and that person is bad basketball. I need you to know that. You need to look that pass into that man's hands if there's a defender waiting to intercept the ball, right? Facts. That's all I'm saying. Beyond that, I love I don't care if it was by 2 points or 22 points. I don't like the Pacers.
Right. Any win is a good win. I agree.
Yeah. Make them walk home. They can kick rocks. I really don't like this team. Punch all the tires out on their team bus. If they're on the team plane, you got all these planes falling out of the sky. You don't trust it. You don't trust it. You should drive. Don't get on a plane. It's dangerous these days. Walk home. Walk home. Think about it. Walk home. Punk ass basketball team. Soft ass basketball team.
Tell him, Doc.
Salute to the panel. That I gotta go though. I got some work to do.
All right, Doctor. Appreciate you. Shout out to the living legend, Dr. Smith. All right, sir. Appreciate you.
Take it easy.
All right, it's on you, Montalano. Let me move these cameras around real quick. Give me a second, Montalano. Hold on. Yeah, the Pacers, they made themselves where we just don't like them at all. Like, doing too much. Doing way too much. What's on you, Montalano? What did you feel about today's game? How you feeling about everything?
To the panel, salute, Amara. Hey, guys. It was an enjoyable game. What do you call it? I had some key points that I wanted to say.
Okay.
Someone said in the chat, Giannis should play the 5. He did play the 5 today. I mean, wasn't he playing when the bench unit was in, when they went small ball?
Briefly, yeah.
Made some good defensive stops. But one thing about him playing the 5 is he's a little aggressive. That just goes to show you how bad, like, Brook doesn't really play. Does Brook ever get fouled out? You see when Giannis plays the 5, he gets fouled out. That's how you know he was playing hard. That's how you defend. When you get fouled out like that, that means you were defending.
I guess that's the way to look at it. No, that's a fair point.
You know, I mean, I'm just saying, like, half the time, Brook, I know he's a smart, like, defender, right? He's been doing it for years. When the way he defends, he doesn't really, like, he tries to avoid the person's body and try to block it at the same time. It's kind of hard to do that because these guys are smart with foul baiting. So I think that's why he gets himself in the game longer. I think Brook doesn't like getting benched or anything like that. So but I'm not gonna talk about Brook, but he played well today. Like you said before, these guys are probably listening to the pod because whenever we told someone to do something, they do it the next game.
Next game.
But remember last game, we were punishing them in the paint with the Lakers. We punished them in the paint with the Pacers because of Brook's size. They just couldn't handle him. So what did they do this game? They called offensive foul every time he was in the paint. I'm like, what are you talking about?
That was the NBA like, oh no, we're not going to let them make no adjustments. The NBA didn't like us making that adjustments with Brook in the paint because that causes problems.
I was like, what? I've never seen an offensive foul on a post-up. Like, what? What are you talking about?
Like, on his arm, they call all his foul. I had my hands up at that point.
I was like, what the hell are you guys talking about, bro? Like, and it's not like they were flopping or anything. Whenever Book just bumped him, the guy was flying. They're like, no, we have to call offensive foul because that guy can't handle him. Okay, put someone bigger on him, bro.
Right.
But like, you know what? Brook played like Zubac today. It was pretty good.
No,
I'll give
I
him
thought he
that.
played well
You know,
today too. I thought he played well. What about the bench though,
the
Monolondo?
bench. I mean, the bench was our best part.
Yeah,
Like
I
they
agree.
scored as much as Giannis did, so that was the best thing about it. I thought the Pacers had a good bench
Hmm.
because of McConnell, and they like to mix up their bench with McConnell and what's his name?
Hold on 1 second, Monolondo.
What's
I'm
his
just gonna
name?
tap in Mr. Cool. Hold on 1 second. Let me tap
No
in the
worries.
legend, Mr. Cool, real quick. Yeah,
It's
Mr.
cool.
Cool, Mr. Cool, yeah. Go ahead, Monolondo. Then we gonna get to Mr. Cool. Go ahead, Monolondo.
Yeah, but I mean, I think I know what I think I like Jericho Sims minutes. Yeah, I know I understand he doesn't really um have an
Score.
offensive bag or anything, but that's
Hmm.
not what we need him for. He's doing what we need him to do, which is being aggressive and play good defense and hustle for the ball. He's our best, I would say he's our second best offensive rebounder because he would get those loose balls somehow ends up in his hand. I'm like, how the heck did he get the ball?
Right, no, but
So
that's those young legs and being able to move, right place, right
and
time.
with Doc's schemes where he would say run back instead of getting
Hmm.
the offensive rebound, I'm really surprised because there's no other person who offensive rebounds like Jericho Sims in our team.
No,
Even
maybe
Giannis.
no.
Giannis is not
Beside
really an offensive
Bobby
rebounder.
Portis does offensive rebound. I'll say that Bobby Portis does rebound
We are,
offense.
yeah, we are missing Bobby Portis on the offensive rebound part
Hmm.
and the defensive rebound. He would get like 13 rebounds off the bench. But,
Right, I agree.
but, but,
Orlando,
you
quick.
know, we all can agree. Go ahead, Buck.
I
Please
was gonna
report.
ask you a question. What do you think gonna happen when Bobby Portis get back on the court? Your opinion. I wanted to know your opinion. What do you think they're gonna do with Bobby when he comes back?
I think they're gonna split. I think they're gonna split his minutes and use Jericho Sims as a situational kind of
I
defender,
agree.
like Ajax. How they use Ajax. He's not gonna start or anything, or he's not gonna have more minutes than Bobby. But I think he's gonna be used for certain occasions where he's gonna be like coming in for a stop, coming in for a rebound. They had I think KPJ on the line in the last quarter, and Brook was in, and you know Brook is not really a rebounder, so they just subbed him in for Jericho Sims. That goes to show you what they're going to be using him for.
Good point.
Uh,
Good observation.
They
That's a good
subbed
one.
in Brook for Jericho Sims, which means that's our weakness. Brook is not really a good rebounder, so they had to get in someone who was a better rebounder. And Giannis was fouled out, so that's what they
That's
need him for.
And we got to give this team credit before we go to Mr. Cool for pulling off this win with Giannis fouling on, being able to keep their wherewithal to close this out against our heated rival. So again, the mental toughness of the Bucks did show up when we needed. We're not gonna make it easy on us ever, but just to be able to pull it out against this type of team is always a positive thing. But it's on you, Mr. Cool. What did you think about tonight's game, sir?
Well, I'm going to start with the Pacers.
Okay.
Um, you know, somehow, somewhere, I don't know who calls this a rivalry. I will never consider this a rivalry. If you check back prior to last season, 5 years we dominated the Pacers. Last year we got off to a bad start and they won a couple games they shouldn't have won. And now this year we're already won 3 games, and like you said, Amara, we should have won all 4.
Yeah.
Minus the one bad play. So I don't even know why we consider them this good of a team, because they're not. They're just not. And we've had dominance over them. I wish I had time to look up their record over the last 6 years. We've dominated this team. But somehow, some way, they've been this rivalry for the Bucks. They're not a rivalry for the Bucks. They're just not.
Yeah,
Let me start with that. And another thing about the Patriots, I swear to God, McConnell didn't miss a shot last year, and now he's not scoring at all against us for whatever reason.
Right.
But last year, I don't think that dude ever missed a shot against us. He killed us all
Four
the
points
time.
tonight. 4 points tonight for McConnell.
Right.
That's it.
So I love that. But they are, they got me out of character tonight. They are a bunch of punks on that team. I don't like them.
I agree, Mr. Cool.
I don't like cheap shots. They like to do that kind of stuff. He could have hurt Giannis with that
Yeah,
play.
I agree.
Yeah,
I thought it should have been
And
an ejection, an instant ejection.
100%.
definitely a
That should have been an
flagrant two.
injection.
Definitely a
I knew
flagrant two.
because it wasn't gonna call. Oh my god, I knew because Giannis is so strong. Bull, no.
That's beside the point, man. You can't be doing those kind of fouls like that, and it's just not cool, not at all. We need Bobby Portis back just to give an enforcer back on the floor, because we need to check some of these teams for giving Giannis these hard fouls lately.
I agree.
He's getting too many of those.
I knew if Bobby's on the court and that happened, I know he's gonna be in his face because he already was in his face before.
Didn't he do that last year? Because you know what they like to do? They like to start something. That's their whole team. I watched their other games. Whenever they're in a pickle, they go and start something. And it's always Naismith, and it's always that guy. I don't like that guy.
And now on to the Bucks. My biggest concern tonight is with Dame. Here's my concern with Dame. He has got to go get the ball down the stretch of the games. He's got to break free when players are being trapped and double teamed and the ball's being denied, because he's our best free throw shooter. He's got to get free. He's got to break free. There are so many possessions where we couldn't get the ball to anybody. He's got to break free. He just has to and get the ball in his hands. I mean, because he can score, he can make free throws, he can do everything. He's got to want the ball, demand the ball, and go get the ball. He's got to assert himself in those moments, because I always have to look long range. And I'm thinking about playoff games and playoff situations. I'm not worried about the Pacers. I'm worried about what we're going to do against Cleveland or Boston. He's got to be able to go get the ball down the stretch. We want it in his hands. And we need Kevin Porter on the floor with him. Because they like to trap Dame. Dame allows himself to get trapped sometimes because he don't push it hard like he should.
I agree.
So we need another good ball handler on the floor with him, and that would be Porter. Plus, Porter can split the defense when he gets up the floor and score. Man, he scores so many different ways. He is so freaking valuable to our team. Quite frankly, I think he needs to start, and that's my next point on the Bucks. I think I'm seeing enough of Kuzma starting. I would put Porter in the starting lineup. I would flip him right now.
Wow, and y'all heard it here. Hey. I didn't see that coming. Hey, Mr. Cole.
But here is why.
Saturday edition. I just said,
Dame needs some help getting the ball up the floor. Plus, he provides another guy to break the defense down. That dude, he has all-star skills.
That's fair.
And yes, that's why he scores so much off the bench for us. But guess what? We could just start getting big leads in these games and be playing ahead with him starting. Because my God, he would just kill with him and Dame together and Giannis. That would be amazing what they would do on that floor together. Now, maybe that's Doc's plan in the playoffs. But here's my thing: let them get used to playing together, because I believe in my mind, Giannis wants to play with him. Because I see Giannis on the floor a lot now with Kevin Porter Jr. A lot. More than they did earlier. And I think that's by the request of Giannis.
But I also think Dame likes playing with Kevin Porter Jr. as well, though.
He loves
right, but they haven't been on the floor together that much.
That's because of Doc. Yeah, but that's because of Doc. Doc says they're a similar player. He doesn't like them playing. That's Doc.
Well, we'll take the decision out of Doc's hand and put him in the starting lineup. That'll just solve all that. You ain't got to worry about it, Doc. Put him on the floor, because right now, Kuzma is just, I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, he's struggling right now. He's struggling.
But he's struggling on both ends of the floor. His decision-making, he's always trying to back people down with these kind of wild shots. I'm just not comfortable with where he's at. I'm just not. Somehow he's falling out of
favor. He's falling out of favor a little bit, yeah.
I got a question for you.
What's that?
What was you going to do with AJ Green? What do you think? What do you think we should do with him? Your opinion?
I mean, I don't mind how we're playing him, and I know he's not making the shots like he once was, but he's not as open before, because teams are ready for him now. They're game planning for him. They know this guy's a shooter. We get too many national TV games, so people know this guy can shoot the ball. So now they've extended their defense on him. He's not getting those clean looks. He has to work hard to get off a shot now, and that's just not his game. He's just a catch-and-shoot, wide-open guy that'll knock them shots down.
So then why isn't Doc running plays to get him open?
Yeah, that's a good question there.
Because we don't do a lot of running plays, period. we're very disorganized half the time. Doc
Yeah.
relies on players to create for themselves. He just does. He said that earlier. He believes in read and react. You got to read the game and react. That's how the guys need to play. Well, that don't always work like that. You got to run some plays for players so they can get the shot. And you're right, to help him get his shot. Now, Giannis loved to pass to him, but when Giannis is on the floor, it seems like they've extended their defense on him where he doesn't get a chance to catch and shoot like he used to. So we got to figure that out. I don't mind. Look, AJ Green competes.
I
Best
agree.
he can with everything he's got in his body. He gives you 100% every game. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with his effort. So I would leave him out there playing just like he's playing. And eventually I think he'll get some more breakthrough moments. But he stretches the floor. It creates more space for Giannis and Dame. And for Portis. So I don't mind him out there, to be quite honest with you, Dan. I like him. I like his role. He'll get he's gonna make his shots. Believe me,
I agree.
He will make his shots.
He'll get there eventually. I just like KPJ. I think he should be getting heavy minutes. Kevin Porter Jr. I think he needs to be at 20 minutes plus. Kevin Porter Jr. has to be at 20 minutes plus.
Screw that. Just start him. What are we waiting for?
I don't understand. It's working. Why not?
Is it really time? Hey, friends and family, is it time? Is it time?
He's slowly creeping up into that role anyway, so go ahead and play him. I mean, right now, Kuzma, 5 straight games has been a bust for us. 5 straight games. I don't know. We're getting closer to the playoffs. Something's got to give with Kuzma.
Yeah.
As far as, starting. And Prince will make shots all day if he's wide open.
Yeah, that's true. But he's not a creator, though. That's one thing with Taurean Prince cannot create, dribble any. Once he started to put his head down and go, I'm like, oh no. Like he got to be a catch and shoot, pump fake, reset, shoot. I'm good. Any type of creation, I'm not cool with Taurean Prince. Respectfully.
That's why I want Porter starting with him, because he don't have to. Just get the ball with Porter. He'll create for you. You just stand in the corner and wait for that three, because he's a corner 3-point shooter. Porter's probably, Prince is one of the top 3-point shooters in the league from the corner. Just hang out in the corners, Prince, and I guarantee you the other 3 guys will get you the ball eventually, and you knock that 3 down.
Hold on one second, Mr. Cool. King Kwame with the 199 super chat. G is Tim, KPJ is Manu, Dame is Parker, Kuz is Dial. Interesting. Okay, I see what you did there. Yeah, that's interesting. Shout out to you, King Kwame. Back on you, though. Keep cooking, Mr. Cool. What's on you?
And then tomorrow we got a really tough game. And I think you're talking about Ajax. We may need him tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what they said that in chat. I forgot who said it in the chat. We need to play Ajax tomorrow for SGA. I don't know if it's Amtrak's, whoever, salute. But yeah, they brought the chat is ridiculously intelligent. Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Cole.
No, that's something we better be ready for tomorrow, because that guy is scoring. Man, he is scoring. He put up 48 tonight against Detroit. He is just balling.
Mr.
So we have to have somebody to slow him down. We got to just slow him down a little bit, like we did in the championship of the Cup. And he never got off on us that game. So I would definitely want to win the game tomorrow, man. Got to win that game tomorrow. We got to send a message to the rest of the league that we are a legitimate contender. Tomorrow, we will sign off on that if we get that win. We will sign up on that with the win tomorrow. So anyway, guys, listen, I got to run. I apologize.
That's all good. Hey, Mr. Cool, hold on. We appreciate the time from the living legend, Mr. Cool. Thank you, sir, for the time. Much appreciated.
You're the best, man.
All right, I appreciate you. All right, Mr. Cool. Let's get y'all last words in here about this win. We got this back-to-back, so we spinning the block tomorrow. Let's start with the homie, the VP, then go to Canada's very own, Monalando. Let's start with you, VP.
Tonight was, we need to get this win over the bums. So I like everybody. I can't stand this team. Say a lot for me. I don't like them. I would rather just squabble with them. Just get my Jerry curl on and get my fist. Yeah, I can't stand the Pacers. But overall, the Bucks showed tonight. Once they seen the film, they knew what to do. They had a 20-point lead. I know they didn't execute rest. End of the game. But Bucks had a formula to beat them. We already know what they're gonna do. They'll try to outrun us. They did not run us tonight.
Mm-hmm.
He just ran right back with them. So I'm not worried about them right now anymore to the playoffs. Bucks need to worry about this really tough game tomorrow against OKC. This last time we faced them, it was in the Cup game, and I'm not counting the game we had before because nobody played. But this is going to be a true test of the Bucks to see if we can finally be a team that's top, five, whatever. It doesn't matter. It just they need to show up tomorrow. They show up tomorrow. We know we're gonna probably gonna win tomorrow for this long. Like they're gonna be on the road for the next
For
5 games.
games, yep. We need this win
So
tomorrow. I know it's a back to back. I'm tired of making excuses for back to backs. I don't like it. These are professionals. We need to win this game against OKC before this road trip. We just need every win matters. We need to try to beat everybody. The race is so tight for the playoffs in the East right now. Every win matters. So we have to get these wins. I don't care how good these teams are. If we're that good, we should be able to beat them. And I think we're that good. As long as we're focused and disciplined, I think we can beat any team in the NBA. It's up to the Bucks to play smart enough, long enough to accomplish the end goal, which is to win these games. But go ahead, Bleacher. Then we're gonna go to Monalando.
yeah, so it's tomorrow. We just gotta get this win tomorrow and focus on what we need to focus on, getting better. Man, Mr. Cool got me thinking with the KBJ starting over Cruz House. Really, like I said, sign him down. Get that contract ready for him. But other than that, go Bucks. Let's get that win tomorrow and keep this going because it ain't gonna get easier from here. So let's go up and down, like you said, up and down in this month.
This month, yeah, it's gonna be. We just gotta be patient and just hey, this gonna be one of the months we gonna have to be like New Edition. Can you stand the rain? It's gonna be some rain. We just gonna have to. Can you stand the rain? I'm telling you. What's on you though, Monalando? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm with Bleacher Report boss there. We just gotta hang in there. You know, this will tell us if we really are ready for the playoffs. I know we didn't beat the Cavs, we didn't beat the Celtics,
All right.
but hey, anybody can upset anybody. Like in my opinion, do I think the what do you call it? The OKC are what do you call it? Championship team? Yes, but anybody can upset them. Anybody can do anything to them. Look at last year; they were the number one seed. They got bounced second round, right?
Right.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but um, but the real team is on the East. I'll be honest. The real teams are on the East. We
Right.
got two juggernauts. We got the powerhouse Celtics, and we got the Cavs to worry about. But what do you call it? One thing I noticed about, I know I'm jumping the topic, but one thing I noticed about Giannis is the reason why he gets all those turnovers is because there's a lot of contact in between him deciding if he wants to shoot the ball or pass the ball, and they just kind of like crowd him. They're just like he's
Right.
looking around, and he's like, "I'll pass it, turnover," or he'll travel or something. But I think he'll be all right. Like he'll
Oh
figure
yeah,
that out.
absolutely.
It's
Absolutely.
like rarely anybody, like every game he does that, but it's like he's gotten less and less. He's got more smart with it now. Like he'll pass it out before he does anything bad happens. He's not as I wouldn't say he's regressed, but he's not like 2014 Giannis. You know that.
Right.
That
I
dude
agree
would
with that.
jump out the gym. He's trying to conserve his body like he says every other press conference. He's trying to save his body. So like he's not trying to play until 33 and then he just has to retire, you know what I mean? Because
Right.
of injuries. He already has a that knee problem, right? He doesn't
Right.
want to add more stuff.
No, that's fair
You know what
point.
I'm saying?
No, fair
I
point.
think that's the reason why he's not exploding and dunking on everybody like before. But I mean, that Giannis was awesome, man. But we just gotta hang in, keep playing smart basketball, keep
Giannis
playing
free
what we're
throw
doing right
shooting too.
now.
Did you see the stats this month? He's much improved for this month shooting free throws. I don't remember the numbers exactly. Eliza put it in the chat, but
Hmm.
Giannis has
16,
definitely been a lot better this month shooting free throws. So I'm liking that. I'm liking that. We
I
need him
like
to
it.
to get close to 70% as possible before the playoffs, as far as
Yeah.
in rhythm shooting free throws.
And one more thing, if Lou Will is watching this, bro, you need to watch the Bucks basketball because that's how you know you're a casual. You said Giannis doesn't have any other game besides running and dunking, bro. You must be living under a rock. This is not 2015. This is not 2018, 2017, buddy. Okay? Giannis can shoot. He's one of the
If you're
top mid-range shooters in the NBA.
not
That's against
watching,
KD.
not
Everybody.
watching,
Yeah,
he's not watching.
these guys are casuals. Shaq the other day was like,
They just
"Oh,
say
I don't watch the
anything because they
Pistons," and
can. That's the thing. That's
I'm
the
like, "These
problem with
guys are the
people. They just
biggest
say
casuals I've
anything.
ever seen, bro."
Right.
Because
Facts.
Shaq the other day was even saying like, "Oh, the Pistons, I don't like watching them. They're boring." Like, I'm not saying like I'm not talking about this is not Pistons podcast, but I'm saying, bro, this is how you know you're a casual. This guy said Chauncey's doing a good job. Chauncey's not the coach of the Pistons, you idiot.
He really
Yo.
said
That's
that.
how you know they don't
Shout
watch
out to him.
basketball. They only
Oh
watch
my
the Lakers.
god!
They only watch the
Oh my
Lakers. All they talk
god!
about is the Lakers every day. They'll be losing in
It
the play-ins
said,
for the how many years, and they talk about nothing but the Lakers. These are casuals.
bro.
But anyways, man, let's keep the energy up. Let's
All
get
right,
this
yeah,
one
we got
tomorrow,
a
and
we
talk
got
to
a
you
big
guys
whoop
up,
game
man.
tomorrow. All right, bro. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, Bleacher. Appreciate you, Madalado. All right, gentlemen. Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me switch this up. Tap in Brandon. Brandon, you ready? All right, hold on. We tap in Brandon before we get out of here. What up, Brandon? What up? What up? Yeah. Hey, y'all, if y'all want any merch, hit me up at Instagram. I'm going to make them live on the website soon, but I just want to make sure my supply chain is on point. But if y'all want any merch, what's on the website is available. Just hit me up on Instagram. Appreciate it. But go ahead, Brandon.
Look at my Nation family friend. Sorry, I could not be on last time. I'm doing something. My bad. Anyway, great win tonight. And I told y'all it's gonna be a revenge game tonight.
Agreed.
And shout out to everybody. Shout out to Giannis, Damian, California Jr.
Yeah, this was a team win today, Brandon. I thought the team played pretty well all around. I thought everybody played well. I thought it was a good team win. We needed that.
I think we want AJ. I mean, not AJ Green. Not AJ Green is in a shooting club, but hopefully he get out of that before the playoffs start. So, we definitely gonna be the Pacers in the playoffs. They're all losers. So, I I I agree to Mr. Cool Point. I think it's time to make some changes.
Okay.
And start like
Okay.
Dame, California Jr.
Okay.
Toy Prince.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brooke.
Brooke.
Okay, so you take a Kuzma out the starting lineup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, we need to start appreciating Jericho Sim. All we asked him to do some good things. He helped us. So, that being said, but there's a very red. If we Jericho Sim can give us some more minutes, to take play Brooke less money and give Jericho Sim more minutes. That way, Brooke Lopez can earn his way, and then come. And that way, Jericho Sim
Okay.
can get more deduction from from Damian.
Okay.
I like that California Junior and something. I think
I agree. That's really good already.
California Junior could work well with Damian
Facts.
for together.
I agree.
Um, I think it's time to see Asia to get a minute.
Okay.
JT tomorrow. The same way that we did in the cup final.
Yep.
I think to let Asia need to be Shay tomorrow.
Okay.
That way, Shay, Asia can shut Shay down tomorrow.
I agree.
So, also, what do you, we need to have a conversation about Nation Family Friend.
Mm-hmm.
Once Bobby come back, what we gonna do with him before when he returns to the court? Because we all do not want to see black old Bobby when he come back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he practicing. I know he practicing, yes. I know he is. But we need to have a conversation about Nature's Family Friend. That, I think, Bobby Porter can bring the justice off the bench. With Gary Judge Jr., with AJ Green. So,
Fair point.
we
It's Moose 414. He is our best wing defender. Agreed.
we got a lot of depth. We got a lot of depth.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we want to retain, keep this winning streak going before we go out west,
Mm-hmm.
we all these wins matter. We need to keep that 4th. Don't look at the Boston, don't look at the Cleveland, don't look at uh, the Knicks. Keep playing the Buck basketball that we all love to see.
Right.
And keep blowing things out. So I do not want to see league changes.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if we talk about Giannis playing the 5.
Right.
I think Giannis needs to like go not 100, go like 60 or 70 miles per hour.
Mm-hmm.
That way Giannis don't get in foul trouble that much.
I agree.
And I think Damian and Giannis connection can get it better and better.
Yeah, no, they had a couple nice little pick and roll plays today.
As the season went on until the regular season ends.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, we want everybody to be healthy before the playoff. But I think it's time to see some Wild Wallets men.
Mm-hmm.
But they play AJ Green next minute and put Wild Wallets in the game
Okay.
for it. That way, hey, Wild Wallets can get his confidence up
Mm-hmm.
before the playoff.
I agree.
We need everybody on the playoff in the playoff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, all hands on deck.
There we go.
So, Buck Nation and his friends, we got a lot of things to talk about. I know Bobby Porter gonna make his return.
You know we got a game tomorrow too, so We got a good win tonight. We got the game tomorrow, so we got the back to back. We just, we gotta hope the Bucks can bring enough to the table tomorrow to go ahead and get this win against OKC because it's gonna be tough. So Bobby gonna work himself in. He just gonna have to get in where he fit in when he get back. And we just need we need Doc to make sure he just putting smart rotations out there, and we should be straight. We definitely should be straight.
Right. Also, I know that one of these Buck people are watching this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
If we thinking to if we position that we talk about something,
Mm-hmm.
things gonna change or things gonna make.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why we try to get this team to the front, man.
That's it. Tell
We
him.
need to speak our voice,
Mm-hmm.
speak our mind, so that way we can help this team and have that mindset.
Right.
Any we got the team that want to hear from us, come on down to Amber's Knocking.
There we go. Shout out to you. Appreciate you, Brandon. Appreciate you.
Packers, we got the Badgers, the Brewers, the Bucks, whatever. We got all.
There we go, my man. Here we go, my man,
uh,
Brandon. There we go.
and also,
Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Brandon.
we got another test tomorrow. We gonna highlight here tomorrow. Talk about another W.
All right.
And let's keep this momentum going. And let's keep this winning streak going.
Right, my man, Brandon. All right, Brandon.
I'll let talk tomorrow.
All right, Brandon, go. My man, Brandon. Salute, Brandon. This is a good win against the main op. We got a tough game tomorrow against OKC, the team we beat in the cup. So we definitely have to be focused. I appreciate all y'all tapping in, staying late. I will be spinning the block tomorrow. I know it's going to be a late game, so it might not be as long as a live, but we still will be going live to talk about the OKC game. OKC game doesn't start till 8, so it will definitely be a late game. Just want to give y'all some heads up on that, but we definitely will be going live to chop that up as we do because we are the best at what we do. Shout out to everybody to join the live. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit the like button. It helps other people find the content that they need to find, and it also helps the channel. Much appreciated. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic, Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition, where we just got done talking about our get back at Fiserv Forum, the house that Giannis built between the Indiana Pacers and the Milwaukee Bucks, where the Milwaukee Bucks were victorious, 126-119. Complete team performance. Bench had 35 points. We got our ops up out of here. It was no celebration tonight for you, Haliburton. You mark gone.